Hey y'all, it's Sunshine, and I want to talk about some stuff that I fell down the rabbit hole today of YouTube. I'm usually watching something on YouTube, but I watch a lot of conspiracy theory stuff and a lot of Illuminati, a lot of Nelson Mandela effects, and I'm a firm believer in a lot of this. I'm a skeptic about a lot, but I also believe that we are in the Mandela effect and that we live in parallel worlds and stuff like that. I believe all that. But I was watching a couple of them today, and I just was like, I gotta put my mind out there and show y'all a little bit about what's going on in this thing. And I keep running into this. This whole rack thing is getting on my last nerve. It's gonna have to go somewhere else. Anyway. And why is my light moving around? Okay, so the first one is about Elvis faking his death. I used to be a skeptic about that. I used to think that he did fake his death because in the photos he was sweating. In his coffin he was sweating, but I think it's a wax figure and he was kind of melty. And so that kind of made me think about that. And then here recently they found a guy that supposedly was a homeless dude that had Elvis DNA. You know, I don't know. But I want to say I think I'm more on the side of Elvis did die that day. And I tell you, the one piece of proof that I have is I was working in a nursing home in Wichita Falls, Texas. I'm not going to tell you the name or anything because I don't want anybody's name getting out there in trouble or anything like that. And we had a guy come in, and the first thing he did was put his picture of Elvis on a stand, on his nightstand. This guy was very with it. He was a very intelligent man, and I could sit there and listen to him all day. And I said, "Oh, you like it? You're an Elvis fan?" He goes, "No, ma'am. I took care of Elvis." And I said, "What do you mean? Are you really what?" He goes, and we would sit and talk about this all the time. He said, "A lot of people won't believe me," but he goes, "I was in that bathroom when we found him laying on the floor in his own puke. I was over him calling 911, and he could tell me everybody that was in that bathroom. He could tell me anything about that situation that a lot of people don't have the facts of." And I was like, you know, how legit is this dude? You know, I don't know. But, you know, he had stuff that was from Elvis. He had papers and stuff like that. So I'd go to my charge nurse, and I said, "Guys, how realistic is this dude? How authentic do you think he is? Is he really with it like this?" And that they said there's nothing wrong with his mind. He is clear as heck. But he just didn't have anybody to take care of him. That he was legitimately worked for Elvis. So that really made me think that Elvis did die that day. And you got to think of all the impersonators that are out there that's going to look like Elvis, you know? So I went from he may or not died to I think he really did. I mean, because if you're going to fake your death, why would you be laying in puke? Nasty. But this guy was so much knowledgeable and had so much knowledge that I don't think other people had, and kind of turned my boat around on that. And the other one I want to talk about real quick, y'all. I know this is going to be a long video, and I'm sorry. I know y'all are not long video fans. The other one is the moon landing. In 1960s, supposedly they went to the moon and walked on the moon. I know I'm going to get hate mail when I say this, but I'm going to say it's fake as hell. Seriously, how back in the 60s did we have the technology to go to the moon and do that? There's so much stuff, evidence to back up what I feel, and you can see it all day long. Because if we went to the moon and we successfully went to the moon, then how come we've never gone back? Really? I mean, how come we've never had any more moon landings? You know, how come all the moon rocks have disappeared? You know, how come we have all this evidence? You know, there's even that guy that redid the moon scene. Like I said, I don't know the names on that, but he redid it in the studio, and it looked almost real. You know, so I don't think we'll ever know that answer, honestly, unless the guys that are that went supposedly up that first time will talk, but I think most of them are dead or will not talk. So I don't know. I don't think we did. I don't think we ever went to the moon. There's just too much wrong with that story. And, like I said, I'm going to get a lot of hate. I don't care. This is my personal opinion about what I feel. And it does not, y'all think what you want to think. And look into it. But I'm definitely going to take a look and see. Because I don't think we did it. I think that we never met up there. I mean, because back in the 60s, and how did they show the video of them on the moon? And, we didn't have that technology back then. And we've come so far, and we have all the technology now, but nobody goes up there, and nobody really knows why we don't go up there. So anyway, I just wanted to get your brain percolating a little bit, see what y'all had to think about it. I would love to hear your comments, but please be respectful about it. Let's not have hate in the comments, okay? I mean, you can give me thumbs down all day long. That doesn't bother me. But let's be respectful, because I do have some really nice people in my community here, and that I want to be respectful to them. Such as the language situation or whatever. Let's make it nice and not such hate, okay? That's all I ask. Also, I want to say thank you that we have reached 800 subscribers. That's pretty cool. 800 people wanting to watch all of this. Choo-choo! Welcome to the crazy train. Buckle up! So, anyway, I appreciate all of y'all that do watch. It means a lot to me. And y'all have a fantastic day. And tap into your noggins and try to see what you come up with. Y'all take care.